Back now then, we've all heard of Miss Universe, of course, Miss World, Miss Great Britain, but this year there's a new beauty pageant that's making the headlines.
The first of its kind, Miss Bariatric Beauty, was created to celebrate women who've had weight loss surgery.
Yeah, after being inspired to start the pageant following her own gastric sleeve surgery, Senna-Michelle Juchau is joining us on the sofa.
And we're also going to be speaking to three of the amazing contestants who took part, Iona, Lizzie and Rhianna.
So this is how they looked before they lost a staggering 30 stone between them. Let's see them now. Come on in, ladies. They really did, didn't they? Come and join us. Lovely to see you all.
I mean, you seriously gave that some welly, ladies. You wouldn't want to mess with you guys. How are you? Good morning. Good morning.
I think you might need to budge up a little bit to get all the girls on with their amazing outfits. Welcome. I think you all arrived as I arrived this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
I didn't... It's funny because we turned up, we're not sure who's coming in, but to have so much glamour on the sofa is a real treat.
I know, all before 11 o'clock.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, look, we're joined now by Iona Thomas, who lost 10.5 stone since her gastric bypass last year. Lizzie Penman-Green, who lost 11 stone after having a gastric sleeve. And Rhianna Berry, who has dropped 8 stone after getting a gastric sleeve. Really wonderful to meet you all. Thank you all for coming and joining us today.
Yes, thank you so much. And first of all, let's say, not with the weight, but just you all look as though you exude so much confidence and glamour now. Well done, ladies. So, Senna, you started this this pageant. Why did you do it?
So, I had weight loss surgery in June 2021.
Yep.
Really unconfident, you know. There was times before that I didn't want to leave the house with my children because I just felt like people would look at me and judge me. I've lost 8.5 stone now, which is incredible. And last year I got approached by the Miss Great Britain Surrey regional director, and she said, I'd really like you to come and have a go. And I thought, you know what, why not? Let's just jump at new opportunities. And I absolutely just fell in love with pageantry and the values that Miss Great Britain has. So after that, you know, I just felt so empowered by the feeling, kind of the metaphor of putting yourself out there on stage, that I thought, I want to share this feeling. How can I do that? So I created the pageant to kind of encourage girls to just beat their fears and just put themselves out there and go for it. And it's kind of not just about, you know, beauty. I mean, they all look stunning, but it's not just about the beauty. It's about getting that confidence and saying yes to new opportunities following this journey, because I just think that's really important. So,
what operation did you have and how did you feel beforehand?
So I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy.
Right.
So I had 80% of my stomach removed. Beforehand, like I say, I was really unconfident. I did have postpartum depression after my first baby, and I just didn't want to leave the house. You know, I stayed in dark clothes. I just didn't really feel like I was living. I was just existing in this body. So since having it, my life has changed so much. I've gained confidence in myself. You know, I go out, I'm happy to, you know, just go out and try new clothes. It's just such an incredible experience. And the opportunities it's given me since gaining confidence, I've kind of, you know, changed career paths a little bit because I didn't feel like I could interview for positions before. And now I have the confidence to sit there and say, this is me. Amazing.
It's amazing. Iona, let's talk about you, because when you hear about a competition like this, would you ever have entered a beauty competition?
Absolutely not. The self-esteem was not there. The confidence was not there. I've sort of suffered with my weight for such a long time. I just thought, oh, this is life now. Like, I'm not gonna go out and experience life. And it was only when I did have the gastric bypass and then noticed that things were changing quite rapidly that I was like, oh, actually, I like this. I like life. I like getting out there. I like it all, and I want to do it.
You like being seen. You like being noticed.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really do. And I feel like, whereas before, even though I was bigger, I would try and take up as little space as possible. Whereas now, I'm not so big, but I'm just like, well, I'll fill the room, I don't mind. Like, yeah, I'm happy to.
You've got 2 little boys.
Yeah.
You can run around after, because that was one of the things that you were like, actually, I don't
It was
feel
my
fit
catalyst.
enough.
Yeah,
Right.
my catalyst for surgery was the boys. So I just had my second son, and he was 2 months old, and I just felt like I couldn't do the nights, like it was down to my husband. Like I didn't have the energy. I was just a blob. I couldn't move, and I just thought I need to do something now because I want to give my children the best life. And although it is for me, it was originally for them, and it's just that out of that, it's ended up.
Lizzie, congratulations.
Hello.
You were crowned Miss Bariatric Surgery. It's amazing. I can't, looking at all of you and watching these pictures pop up, it's incredible, because, of course, you're there, but it's a different person that we're looking at now. What's your journey been like?
My journey has been really, really good. It's been a really good journey. Through going through the pageant, when people say it changed my life, I always think, no, it doesn't really. But actually, it did change my life.
Look, if you just look forward, if you look towards camera 2 there...
It's a different person.
I mean, that's...
I look like I ate myself.
You can say that, Lizzie, because it's your picture. You look like somebody who was obviously having a good time that day, but the difference now, you can see it in your eyes.
So before, I was always confident. Even when I was big, I was confident. But it wasn't a real confidence. This is genuine confidence. Like, I love myself. I actually really love who I am. My body carries around the vessel for my soul, and my soul is so special. So why wouldn't I want the best vessel for my soul?
It's so interesting, actually, Rhianna, how you can go and enter the competition, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And then it's literally like a springboard that takes you on the next stage of your life. And all these amazing opportunities open up, both personally and professionally.
Yeah, so I think after having my surgery, I got a lot of confidence back. I was able to get a promotion at work. I'm just able to do things I never thought I would. Like, I would have never entered a pageant ever. And then suddenly, you know, I first runner-up, and, you know, it was the most amazing experience. And just being able to take part and feel so empowered and to know that actually I do have worth, and I think that was a big thing to me.
Yeah.
Senna, listening to all of you talk about the increased confidence that you got, of course, there is a question about beauty pageants in themselves actually objectifying women who are going into beauty pageants to be considered. And I know it wasn't just about being beautiful, but that is a big part of it. There is sort of a slight conflict because all of you have felt objectified in the past when you were big.
Yeah, and I totally get that. I think pageantry in itself is definitely evolving. You know, it's not just about world peace and who's the prettiest woman anymore. It's not about that. And I think the girls have kind of realised that now from stepping into that world. And especially for Miss Bariatric, it was about celebrating what you've gained, not what you've lost.
Yeah.
And that was actually one of the scorings in their interviews that they did, was, you know, to mark them against how much this has actually changed their life and their journey as a whole. So, yeah, it's not about being conventionally pretty and beautiful. It's about the person and that beauty from within just being able to shine.
And there's actually, like, self-confidence classes you do too, right?
We did, yeah. So the day before, the girls all did a masterclass. That was actually, one of the sessions was held by the current reigning Miss Great Britain Surrey, which is Hayley Burton. And she has a platform called Confidence Crowd. So she came in and she did a session with the girls, and
it was
amazing.
It
Incredible.
just
Life-changing.
I left that with more confidence than I knew how to carry. Like, a little while, like 2 weeks before the pageant, I was going through a bit of a rough time, and I didn't feel good and I didn't feel confident. And when I left there, I felt like the most confident person.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I mean, there were so many tears.
You can just see it in all of you.
For
and
sure.
very excitingly, Rhianna, you've just got engaged as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Look at her sparkling. God,
There you go.
lucky.
This is the moment. Oh, we got the ring. Go back to the big moment when your fiancé, who you've been with for a long time.
Yeah, I've been together so it was our 8-year anniversary actually when he asked me, and I really wasn't expecting it at all. And yeah, I just feel very lucky.
Amazing.
So cool.
I'm sure he does as well, Rhianna. More importantly, he'll be thrilled to bits. Congratulations to all of you.
Yeah.
Senna,
Thank
thank
you
you for coming in and sharing your stories with us, because it's really, really inspiring.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, and we'll see you in the morning.